Welcome to Leveling Up with Lindsay, the podcast where we dive into leadership, small business, and everything in between. I'm Lindsay, your host and the proud owner of White Peony Boutique, a space created to empower women, build confidence, and foster meaningful connections. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a mom, a friend, or someone just looking for a little inspiration, this is your space to feel seen, supported, and inspired. Join me as we share stories, strategies, and a little bit of life's chaos while navigating what it truly means to level up in starting a business, relationship, and personal growth. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's level up together. Before I begin today's episode, I would like to pause. My heart is heavy for the families who have lost loved ones in recent weeks due to horrific acts happening across the world. There really are no words big enough to carry that kind of grief. And while I know that I can't change what happened, I can honor those lives by calling each of us higher. So if you're listening today, I invite you to take a deep breath with me, to recognize that the weight that so many are carrying, and also the incredible responsibility and privilege we have in our own lives to choose differently, to choose kindness, to choose thoughtfulness, to choose love. When the world feels dark, chaotic, or divided, it can be easy to believe we're all powerless, that nothing we do will make a difference. But here's the truth. You are not powerless. In fact, you hold one of the most powerful tools the world desperately needs right now. Your ability to choose how you show up. And that's what we're going to dig in today. There are so many things you cannot control. Tragedies, violence, the words and actions of others. But here's what you can control. The way you treat people. The tone you use when you speak. The patience you show in a grocery store line. The kindness you extend to a coworker or even a neighbor. The time you take to serve someone in such a simple way. And here's the thing. These don't have to be grand, world-changing acts. They can be small, everyday choices, like bringing a meal to a family going through a tough time, holding the door open for a person behind you, writing a handwritten note to someone who needs encouragement, or offering to watch a neighbor's kid so they can have a breather. These are not small things. These are not insignificant. These are world-shaping decisions that ripple outward far beyond what you see. The world doesn't need louder arguments. It doesn't need more judgment. It doesn't need more division. What it needs is more people who are willing to lead with heart. People who are willing to pause and say, I'm going to be the reason someone feels seen today. And often that looks like service. The world needs more people who show up and say, I'll help. Whether it's something big or something ordinary, delivering groceries, volunteering, sending a text that says I thought of you today. It matters. You may think your small kindness doesn't matter, but what if it's the exact thing that stops someone else from giving up? What if your thoughtfulness is what plants the seed for someone else to pass it on? That's not just kindness, that's leadership. I also want to talk about protecting your own happiness, because here's the thing, you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot show up in kindness if you're completely depleted. So ask yourself, what makes me feel alive today? When's the last time you gave yourself permission to laugh until it hurt? Or where do you feel the most at peace? Those aren't luxuries. They are lifelines. Because when you guard your joy, you fuel your strength. And when you fuel your strength, you have more to give away. That's a cycle the world needs more of. If you focus on what's good, the people you love, the work you're proud of, the small ways you can help, you'll feel grounded and purposeful. And here's the shift. We need to put our blinders on and focus on what's right in front of us. The faces of the people we love, the amazing opportunities and work we've been entrusted with, the blessings woven into our everyday lives. When we block out the noise and the distractions, we free up our energy to pour into what actually matters. And that changes everything. Friends, we cannot undo the tragedies of the world, but we can honor them by choosing to live differently, by living with intention, by living with kindness. So here's my challenge to you. Don't underestimate the power you hold. Do not wait for the world to change. Be the change in your corner of it. It might look like volunteering or serving or simply loving your neighbor well. It might look like smiling at a stranger or choosing patience instead of frustration. It might look like picking up the phone when someone else needs to hear your voice. If you choose kindness, if you choose thoughtfulness, if you choose to show up for people with love, you are building the kind of world we all long for. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about being human. And it's about remembering that your voice, your actions, your service, your kindness, they all matter more than you know. Thank you for listening. If you found this information helpful, please share it with a friend. If you're looking for more information on the topics we covered, please head to the show notes below. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a 5-star rating and review, this would help this mission and our journey to get started. Let's make today and every day an opportunity to level up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep striving, and keep making a difference.